50,000 plus travelers stranded in NAIA terminals. 100 plus flights departures canceled. Several flights arrival delayed. What happened? Have the flights resumed? Watch this video and find out, especially if you'll be traveling to the Philippines or departing from the Philippines anytime soon. Hi everyone and welcome to Jamey Iris Talk TV kung saan dadalhan ko po kayo ng latest update regarding what's happening in the Philippines at gayon din sa mga travel guidelines and protocol. New Year 2023, naku, grabe ang balita natin regarding what happened to our NAIA terminals in Manila. Were you one of those na affected or pauwi ka pa lang ng Pilipinas at nababahala ka kung kamusta na ba ang flight status sa Manila? Let me give you an update. What happened actually? So before that, nais ko po munang i-welcome ang lahat po ng ating mga subscribers. At the same time, kayo po mga first-time viewers natin, welcome and I'm simply so glad that you are joining us today. Iniimbitahan ko na rin po kayong lahat sa mga hindi pa po nakakapag-subscribe sa aking mga social media, including our YouTube channel, that's Jamey Iris Talk TV. Subscribe na po kayo at click nyo notification bell. May TikTok din po tayo at FB page. Like and share para makatulong sa madami. Balita para sa iyo, aking mga kabayon, lalo na kung ikaw ay pauwi na ng Pilipinas. Ano ba ang latest update regarding NAIA terminals? What actually happened to the NAIA terminals? Nitong January 1 at ngayong January 2, ano na ba ang latest update? Last January 1, kahapon po yan, New Year's Day, first day ng 2023, 50,000 plus travelers, close to 60,000 po were stranded in NAIA terminals. Just imagine, these people who are flying both po, either domestic yan or international flights were stranded in the NAIA terminals. As per our sources, the PTV, News by Maria Cristina Arayata at gayon din from CNN Travel by Heather Chen, CNN updated 2nd January 2023. Almost 300 flights were canceled on the first day of New Year in NAIA terminals. What actually happened? And when we say almost 300 flights got affected, this had been due to technical issues in the air traffic management system of the Civil Aviation Authority of the Philippines or tinatawag nating CAAP. So, kinakailangan pong stop ang mga flights. So, anong nangyari sa mga flights? Almost to 88 flights po were affected. As of 6 p.m., authorities have logged flights at NAIA that were delayed, may canceled, may diverted to other regional airports din po. Naapektuhan po yung air traffic management system ng ating airport kung saan kinakailangan ay ipatigil ang lahat ng flights arriving and departing from the NAIA terminals. Yes, you heard me right, both international and at the same time domestic flights. Now, the technical issue was first detected around 9:50 a.m. kahapon, kaya it actually prompted the authorities to put on hold or cancel and reschedule all the flights yesterday. The system was partially restored at 4 p.m., allowing limited flight operations. Ito po ay according to PTV News. In some of the resources that also we checked, some of them said that the operation actually resumed around past 5 p.m. So yan po. So the flight delays and directions are precautionary measures to ensure the safety of passengers, crew, and aircraft. Ito po ang sinabi ng CAAP in a statement that they issued at around 3 p.m. yesterday, January 1. Ang mga apektadong pasahero ng Philippine Airlines, Cebu Pacific, and AirAsia Philippines were all advised to rebook or reroute their tickets. They could also refund the ticket or they may also have the option to convert the value into travel funds or credits. Depende kung anong ino-offer ng respective airlines na lilipad ang ating mga travelers with or kung kayo po ay palipad sa any of these airlines. So check lang po kung anong available sa kanila. Reminder ng Philippine Airlines at Cebu Pacific, sinasabi po nila na sa lahat ng mga pasahero, hindi po nila ina-advise na pumunta na lang basta sa airport nang hindi chine-check ang kanilang mga status ng flight online. So they are advising everyone to monitor ang flight status online to see if it's canceled or as scheduled. Mula naman po sa AirAsia, sinabi po nila na they are actually putting up mula naman po sa AirAsia, they are actually providing snacks to its affected passengers and they also put up mounted satellite desk for on-site rebooking. This is again according to PTV by Maria Cristina Arayata. Now, karagdagan from PTV News, ang mga international carriers such as Korean Air, Saudi Airlines, and Gulf Air, nag-distribute din po sila ng mga makakain like snacks and drinks to those affected by the delayed flights. Gayun din po mga travelers, ang Manila International Airport Authority or MIA, they appeal to the passengers to closely coordinate with the airlines on the update on flight schedules. Another news, although this challenge happened also suddenly yesterday, ang Department of Migrant Workers naman po natin ay napakabilis ang aksyon at nag-deploy sila ng mga teams under OWA to assist stranded overseas Filipino workers at NAIA. Meron din pong food packs and temporary accommodations ang pinrovide. Ang mga OFWs na nangangailangan ng assistance dahil sa flight cancellations were advised to approach OWA personnel and or help desk or they may simply contact 1348, the action line. So yan po mga OFW, kung kayo po ay apektado, so looking for that you were able to coordinate with the representatives of OWA. Now, meron bang naapektuhan na flight when this actually happened? From our departure, wala naman po tayong mga flights na naapektuhan. So, naagapan naman po agad. However, meron na pong flight na palipad arriving to the Philippines that were actually advised of the situation in the Philippines, that the airspace of the Philippines are suddenly close. So, eto po, ang Qantas na bound to Manila from Australia among the flights affected by the airspace outage. The plane actually departed from Sydney shortly after 1 p.m. local time yesterday, January 1. And then they were already 3 hours into its 8-hour journey. So flight QF19 was then forced to turn around mid-flight and return to Australia. So kinakailangan po nilang bumalik na agad sa Australia kahit nakalipad na po sila ng 3 oras sa himpapawid simply because of the airspace outage sa ating bansa. Ang lahat pa ng ibang airlines ay hindi na po pinayagan or in-advise na po sila na huwag na po muna lumipad patungong Pilipinas during that time yesterday, Sunday afternoon, as local authorities had closed the local airspace. Yan po ang sinabi ng Qantas in a statement, and this meant yung flight po nila from Sydney to Manila had to turn around and cancel the flight. January 1, New Year 2023, ang NAIA flight operations na partially po ay nag-resume as of 5:50 local time. So yan po yung further update ng CAAP in a report that the airport had once again begun to accept inbound flights, so meaning mga arriving flights, at ang statement po nila from the Department of Transport na shinare po sa Facebook that airport operations were back to normal while equipment restoration was still ongoing. Pero ang tanong, dahil sa dami, imagine almost 300 po yung flights na naapektuhan at 56,000 or almost 60,000 na pasahero din po ang na-stranded sa NAIA. Ang tanong, ngayong January 2, ano na po ang mangyayari? Normalized na po bang operation? Ito po ang sabi nila today, January 2. marami pong flight cancellations pa rin po ang nag-continue this Monday, January 2, ikalawang araw ng ating New Year na nireport po ng ating affiliate CNN Philippines. Kasama na po dyan ang mga sumusunod. Mga domestic flights na na-cancel ngayong January 2nd ay ang mga flights ng Cebu Pacific from Manila to Cotabato, to Tuguegarao, to Caticlan, Puerto Princesa, gayon din ang Iloilo, Cagayan de Oro, to Bacolod, to Davao, to Butuan, to Dumaguete, at Iloilo pabalik din ng Manila. At from Caticlan to Manila. This is according to PhilStar website. Now, kasama din dyan, aside from what we have shared, ang mga sumusunod. Mga flights again from Cebu Pacific, Manila to Cagayan de Oro, pabalik ng Manila. Gayon din kung kayo ay patungo ng Cebu from Manila at pabalik, Tagbilaran, Rojas, Legazpi, Tuguegarao, Tacloban, Dipolog, Caticlan, Davao at Bacolod. Lahat po ito ay may return flight din papunta ng pabalik ng Manila. Now, what else? Now, other domestic flights, kasama na po dyan, hindi lang Cebu Pacific, kung hindi mga Philippine Airlines domestic flight. From Cebu to Manila, Cebu to Clark, Cebu to Manila, and pabalik, Davao to Manila, and return sa Manila, and then again, Manila to Cebu, Manila to Puerto Princesa, pabalik ng Manila, Manila to Legazpi, Manila to Dipolog, at Manila, Caticlan, Manila. Yan po ang flights ng Cebu Pacific at Philippine Airlines, while ang Cebgo or DG ay meron namang flight na Manila, Naga, Manila. Muli, sa PhilStar po ang ating source ng information. Now, how about the international flights? Na-cancel po ngayong January 2nd ang mga sumusunod. Ang flight ng Cebu Pacific papunta ng Manila to Dubai, Jakarta to Manila, Kuala Lumpur to Manila at Singapore to Manila. Ang mga Philippine Airlines flight naman na Bali to Manila, and then Honolulu to Manila, originally departing from Honolulu on January 1, at ang Los Angeles to Manila, originally departing from Los Angeles on January 1. So yan po yung mga na-cancel na flight ngayong January 2nd. Mag-aantabay po tayo anong magiging update sa January 3. Malamang po kasi within this week, so that you have to be prepared mga travelers at mga kabayan, ay i-recover pa po nila yung mga na-delay ang flight in the next few days. So let us expect na may possibility po na may further delay or hindi lahat ay mapalipad as scheduled or as desired ng ating mga pasahero. Pero nakikipag-coordinate naman po ang ating mga officials at the same time pinaalalahanan ng mga airlines na maging helpful sa ating mga passengers. So the question, mga travelers at kabayan, ano ba talaga ang nangyari sa NAIA Terminal on 2023 New Year's Day, January 1? Who would have thought na magkakaroon ng ganitong insidente sa araw pa naman ng New Year? Sinabi po ng Philippine Airlines sa kanilang press release at kanila pong isinare ang NAIA Terminal press statement. Ito po ang NAIA press statement na nirelease kahapon lamang, January 1, 2023. Sinabi po nila na ang mga NAIA flights are currently on hold. Flights to and from Manila were on hold due to technical issues at an air navigation facilities of the Civil Aviation Authority of the Philippines or CAAP. Ang CAAP is now putting in place emergency protocols to address the situation to enable flight operations to resume as soon as possible. Now, ang NAIA apologizes for the delays that will occur as a result of the situation. Ang NAIA Crisis Management Team, they activated bringing together key aviation and airport agencies for multidiscipline approach to cushion the impact of the incident. Now, it is also expected that the flight departures and arrivals will be retimed to new schedules. Now, in view of this, passengers were advised to await instructions or announcement from their airlines and stay inside the terminals and approach the nearest airline or airport help desk for updates. And the MIA emergency response teams have been ordered to implement the SOPs pursuant to the MIA Manual on Irregular Operations. Now, airlines operators, on the other hand, have initiated their respective contingency measures to mitigate the effect of the situation to their passengers. Rights of passengers under the Air Passenger Bill of Rights or ABBR shall be upheld under the circumstances. So yun po official statement. Ano ba talaga nangyari? According to the Ninoy Aquino International Airport. So looking forward na mas malinaw na po yung mga kabayan sa inyo. Pero syempre, anong epekto nito sa inyo? At sa iba pang mga travelers natin. Andyan po yung delays, bagamat may mga kabayan na po tayo na nakalipad, lalo na mga domestic flight sa kanilang patutunguhan, of course, yung international flight, with all the adjustment that needed to be made, simply because, alam niyo naman po, pag January 1 onwards, punuan po ng mga biyahe natin. So anyway, so it's good to know the reason kung bakit and looking forward that they're addressing it. And the question is how long ngayong linggo ito na magkakaroon pa rin ng cancellation. Hoping by tomorrow it will be better compared today, but we will take a look and see. Mga kabayan, kahapon din po, in a press conference because of this unexpected situation had happened in NAIA terminals. So gabi, kahapon January 1, ang Philippine Transportation Secretary na si Jamey Bautista ay humingi ng paumanhin para sa inconvenience caused to passengers and said that ang Airport Central Air Traffic Control System had suffered from a severe power outage. Although there was backup power supply, it had failed to supply enough power, he added. So mahaba po ang kanilang naging pagpupulong. Tatalakayin po natin in summary ano po ba ang napagkasundoan in another video. Medyo mahaba po kasi, and at the same time other updates about this too in the other video. But for the meantime, let's talk, let's discuss and chat. NAIA canceled flights. Just imagine po mga kabayan, kasi simula lamang ng New Year 2023 at ang NAIA Central Air Traffic Control System ay nagsuffer ng severe power outage. Nawalan ng todo to the point na kinakailangan ang airspace natin ay ma-clear out to ensure everyone will be safe. Ay, naku! Ayo po ba ay hindi nagulat? 50,000 travelers ang na-stranded sa NAIA terminals. Were you one of those? Mga kabayan, please let us know and share niyo po yung experience ninyo, either arriving or departing from the NAIA terminals. At can you also simply just think 280 plus flights were affected, whether canceled, delayed yan, or kaya na-divert sa ibang airport. Ang dami at ang laki nitong figure na ito na akakalain mo ba na sa New Year ito mangyayari sa beginning ng 2023? Now, hindi po natin maiiwasan, mga kabayan, pag-usapan po natin kung isa kayo sa mga travelers na na-stranded or na-delay ang mga flight sa NAIA, ano po ang naramdaman ninyo when that happened, when it was happening at ngayon? So a lot of travelers expressed their frustration, their disappointment, up to the point na andun na rin yung anger kasi gustong-gusto na nilang either makapunta sa domestic destination or sa international destination and they only have limited vacation days. Syempre, sa haba ng pila, sa dami ng tao, marami din sa mga travelers like you who felt very exhausted, nakakapagod. At syempre, doon sa mga babalik sa trabaho, hindi nyo naman po syempre maalis na mag-worry at ma-feel ang anxiousness inside your heart simply because trabaho ang pinag-uusapan natin at kung sakasakaling madedelay, gaano katagal? Ma-accept ba ito ng employer? So these are the different emotions that our travelers actually felt. Mga kabayan at travelers, meron pa po ba kayo ibang emotions na naramdaman when this actually happened? Hoping from negative, slowly, it will now become positive then. Now, What happened? Why? Now, the incident has sparked fierce public backlash online. If I'm not mistaken, I haven't really heard any news such as this na nangyari sa ating NAIA terminals or any airport for a fact here in the Philippines except kung nagkabagyo, dun lang po. Now, because of this, nagkaroon ng backlash online ang maraming tao, ang publiko, with many including politicians, they are now asking and questioning how and why the outage had happened in the first place. So maraming explanations po ang na-provide at na-gather natin. Once again, we'll discuss that in my other video simply because we'll focus on what they actually mentioned. The source that we have for this is Heather Chen from CNN, published this January 2, 2023. Now, because of this incident as well, hindi na rin po mapigilan ng ilang mga politicians natin such as Senator Grace Poe na magsalita. Sabi niya, what a way to welcome the new year at our country's airports. Philippine Senator Grace Poe said in an official tweet Monday, we will conduct an inquiry to find out who is liable and how can we avoid this from happening again. At yan po ang opinion ng isa sa ating mga politicians at senador. Now, bagamat, of course, sa dami-dami ng mga taong na stranded sa NAIA terminals at marami din ang mga flights ay na-cancel, na delay o na direct or divert sa ibang regional airport, masasabi natin na kinonsider pa rin ng mga airport officials ang safety first. So, mainam naman po na malaman na wala naman pong na-aksidente na flight when it comes to the outage ng airspace sa NAIA terminal. So everyone was safe, information was sent ahead of time, and those who were supposed to arrive in the Philippines, some of their flights got diverted back, canceled, or kumbaga, so for the airlines, always remember safety comes first. So when they actually knew that there could be a possible challenge in the airspace, so they ensured to keep everyone safe na to prioritize safety first. So isa po yun naman na kahit negative yung nangyari, positibo pa rin po dahil salamat at walang na-aksidente and everyone is safe, na-delay man ang mga flight or na-cancel, at least save naman po ang mga buhay because lives are definitely very important. And I just simply want to say, what's your thought about this, mga travelers? At syempre, nais din nating purihin at syempre, nais din natin i-commend ang mga airlines natin na mabilis tumugon sa pangangailangan ng ating mga passengers like food. At yung iba nag-provide pa ng hotel. So good work and good job, Philippine Airlines, Cebu Pacific, Air Asia, Korean Air, Gulf Air at Saudi Arabia or Saudia. At syempre, nais din nating batiin at i-commend ang mabilis at agarang aksyon ng Department of Migrant Workers at pinadala nila ang mga representative from OWA to ensure that mabigyan ng mga food, kumbaga meal ang ating mga OFWs at kung sakaling may mga challenges ay lumapit lamang po sa any counter ng OWA at kanila pong tutugunin ang iyong katanungan. Keep it up, that's quite great. So ang sarap pakinggan na merong at ang sarap malaman na merong nagki-care when it comes to. So keep it up, Department of Migrant Workers and OWA. Indeed na nakaka-encourage naman para sa lahat ng OFWs na malaman na merong who's looking after their welfare even at the airport. So keep it up. At ito naman sana, looking forward ang mga hotels, especially if it's located in the Philippines, to give at least an allowance to those na hindi agad nakarating sa hotel where you are staying at gayon din sa nangangamba na baka magalit at hindi maintindihan ng employer. So nananawagan tayo na sa lahat ng mga hotels, especially here in the Philippines at mga employers, look forward that you are very understanding with the situation and you give at least consideration to the travelers who got stranded when it comes to departing from the Philippines or maybe arriving in the Philippines. Philippines. Yan. At sa mga OFWs, just in case you're very much concerned ako dahil na-delay kayo ay magalit ang employer, lalo na kung kayo ay sa mga lugar kung saan inaasahan talaga nila ang inyong service, please also approach OWA kung sakaling mabigyan kayo ng hard time. Hoping not ng employer ninyo, but again, so OWA ay nandyan para tulungan kayo. Muli po, if you find this video helpful and informative, please click like. And travelers, iniimbitahan ko kayo muli na mag-subscribe sa aking channel. That's Jamey Talk TV. Yan din po ang aking social media like TikTok and FB page. So looking forward to see you again in my next video. Sa lahat ng nanonood, laging pagkatandaan, sa pahinda ako ng mundo, taas noo, tayo po'y mga Filipino. With that, have a happy new year again mga kabayan. Looking forward that you'll have a very fruitful and a blessed year ahead of you. So once again, thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video. My name is Jamey, your Talk TV show host.